Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream on the base chakra today. So, we're making our way through the chakras, and last week was the feet chakras, and this week we're doing the base. As you are joining me, please say hello and let me know where in the world you are. And also, as you come in, please share your business. What is your business? If you can just let me know that you can hear me, because I'm still getting used to the tech on YouTube. So just let me know that you're able to hear me. I'd appreciate that, because otherwise maybe you can just see my mouth moving and I've got no idea. So if you are on here. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking. I'll just keep talking to myself. So I found this a really powerful live. I did it a couple of times yesterday on Insight Timer. Oh, Olive, hello, and you can hear me. Thank you for joining me, Olive. Might be just you and I having a little party here today. So nice to have you here. And Olive, how did you go on the Lionsgate? I'm sure that you did something to honour that time, that space. And here's Karen. Hello. Good morning to you, Karen. Great to have you both here. I'm glad, because I must say, sometimes I think, oh, what if no one shows up? Will I just talk to myself? So I'm glad there's the two of you here anyway. And how about you, Karen? Did you do anything on Monday for the 8th of the 8th? Anything to acknowledge the Lionsgate energy? Oh, and here's Caroline as well. Hey, Caroline. I hope you're doing okay, lovely. I am never alone. Oh my gosh, that's so true, Karen. You're just haunting me, huh? Oh, thank you all for being here and for going through this base chakra episode with me. I'm enjoying this, trying this out on YouTube and seeing how it works. So didn't do anything, but still recovering from COVID. Oh, Caroline, haven't you got enough at the moment without that as well? Oh, you poor lovely. Oh, well, I hope you're feeling better soon. Karen, I had a lovely session with Anita Kaiser, clearing lands. Oh, beautiful, Karen. How nice. COVID with chemotherapy. I know, Caroline. Oh my gosh, lovely. Goodness. Okay, well, this is going to be some nice, nurturing base chakra energy for you. Okay, your base chakra could probably do with it. We'll be talking about the business, but your base could probably do with a bit of a blast of energy at the moment as well. Yeah, I had a pretty special day on Monday. It was lovely, and if anyone was listening to my podcast, I talked about how I just went for a walk out the beach out here, and I saw there were dolphins playing, and dolphins have the energy of Sirius, and the Lionsgate is about Sirius, the star, as in Sirius, not serious. And it was just so beautiful watching them. And I kept thinking, whales, come on, whales, because I know there's a lot out there at the moment, and none of them breached. There were none. And this morning I did the lighthouse walk with a friend, and there were whales everywhere. It was amazing. There was like a pod there. It was fabulous. So they were just a couple of days late. So it was good to have them. Oh, amazing. Had a mini photo shoot at a chateau in France for my biz, and lunch in Paris en route home to Ireland. That's right, Olive. I forgot you were in France for the 8th of the 8th. After a week. Oh my gosh. You must have had the most amazing time. I can't wait to hear more about it. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, Olive. We can just live vicariously through you. So if you lovely ladies who are on here, we just hit that like. I'd really appreciate that. And if you know anyone who might like to be on here right now, you can share the link and get them on. And if not, we will just have a lovely, intimate gathering here. Still, I mean, the energies are still strong from this portal. They were very, very powerful. You've hit the like. Thanks, Caroline. The 8-8. So happens every year, the Lionsgate, where Sirius and Orion's belt and the sun all line up with the pyramids at Giza. And it's it starts like a little bit before. I think it's the 26th of July and it goes to the 12th of the 12th, but it's just like a big portal of energy, like when the veils are sort of thin. And so it's very, very powerful. And I mean, numerologically, it's just such a fabulous thing, isn't it? The eighth of the eighth. So, and it's all about the harmony, the infinity. So very, very strong energies. I felt almost like a little bit disruptive, like whoa, throwing things around a little bit, but like you're getting a shake up. That was my sense of the day. But I was on quite a high through the day. Anyway, let's bring some of that energy into here. Yeah, to shed stuff. Exactly. Exactly. I think COVID is quite, I haven't had COVID yet. Okay. But I actually think from what I've observed, it really is an upgrading of your physical body, actually, to almost like match your energy body now. That's what I feel like it's like. It's like the physical body is maybe lagging a bit behind the energy body, and COVID allows the shedding for the physical body to upgrade to the energy body as well. Evaded for 2.5 years. Yeah, yeah. It may catch up with me if I'm meant to. If I'm meant to go through that upgrade, it will catch up with me as well. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, gorgeous people, let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the base chakra, and let's talk a little bit about your base chakra first. So, as I'm sure you're all aware, but we can go over it again. And for anyone who watches later on, the base chakra is about your security, your stability. It's all about your needs being met, your food, water, shelter, and in our case, in this society, money, because we get our food, water, and shelter through money at this point in time. So that's very much about the base chakra. It's about your family. It's about your ancestry. And, it's a lot about safety. It's about safety. And it's also, I see it also as about trusting that you will be provided for. So that's your base chakra. When it comes to your business's base chakra, it's about those things as well. But obviously, the main need that needs to be met in a business is money. It doesn't need the food, water, shelter. It needs money, because otherwise it is not a business. So the thing that keeps the business stable and secure is money. So that money channel, that money aspect is an important part in the business. The stability side is also about the structures that you have in place, the systems that you have in place. They're all a part of the business-based chakra. And it's what I'm recognizing, the more businesses I look at, is it's important that those systems are not rigid, that there is a little bit of flexibility in them. So that's why I'll often compare it to bamboo, because it's solid and it's a structure, but it has some flexibility in there. It's not rigid, because then that's what allows the energy to move through and to go into the sacral, which is a much more yin and flowing chakra. So this is what it's important to look at when it comes to your business is the structures, the systems in place particularly around money. It's very important as a part of that for the business also that there is regular decluttering, so that the base chakra doesn't become cluttered with old stuff and old structures and old systems that aren't relevant to it anymore. And the other thing is it's ancestry also. So if your business has morphed from one business into another, and you've kept the same website and just done a bit of an upgrade, but essentially it's sort of the other business underneath it. Or even if you've got social media that's been for one business and then changed to another. So that ancestry also can hold back your business or certainly make it become denser in its energy in the base chakra. And the other thing is I just lost my train of thought. I know, the thing I most wanted to talk about today, because I'm not going to talk about all this stuff today, but the thing I want to talk about is the stories that you might have around business, or the stories that you have around money, and how they've been taken on by your business. And so those stories can be ancestral stories. They can be from your family. They can be from society, but they might be stories like that, you have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to make any money in business, or certainly that you've got to work hard to make business a success. Or it could even be stories to do with employment, like the fact that, oh, you're much better having a day job because at least you've got a reliable income and a pension. And so some of these stories could come down from our ancestry and they've gone into our business without us actually being aware of it. So I'm interested to know with those of you on here whether you can think of any of those stories or those beliefs that you still have that maybe have gone into your business. And it could simply be stories around money as well. And, we've all got those. We've taken those on from our family, and I'm sure many of you have done some work around some of these stories. But it's one thing to do it in your energy body, but it can also be in your business's energy body. It's taken on those stories. Still have to work for money. Yes. And actually, a comment I made yesterday on the live, and sometimes this is really like it's really interesting to sit with, is the less I work, the more money I earn. Like actually to say that to yourself and feel it's like your body goes, whoa, 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 it's really so the less I work, the more money I earn. And it like tips everything on its head. But in actual fact, like, isn't that the belief that you want in your business? That's the story that you want there. Work hard, play hard. Interesting, Karen. A lady yesterday on the live was saying she's got that in her office, like as a thing. And as soon as I read it, I just went, oh, like as soon as she told me, I thought, my gosh, that's so yang, isn't it? Isn't that just such a strong yang energy? It was just like, whoa. So yeah, and some of these, go in, have to work hard for money. Yeah, 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 yes, exactly, Caroline. Yes. So that's really those stories are powerful, and they can be sitting in your business. And actually, something else I just thought of is you may have worked with certain coaches or mentors that also have certain stories like that around business that have gone into your business's energy body. And maybe it's not aligned with you. And yet your business is holding these energies and this is affecting the base chakra. So in today's meditation, this is what I want to work on. I want to play with is actually shifting, not even shifting, dissolving some of these stories. Oh, Zoraida, you're stalking me. I believe you attended this live yesterday. Good to have you back, Zoraida. Yeah, let's do take two, huh? Let's do take two. So, yes, these stories, it's about let's dissolve them, and in the meditation, we're going to replace them with the stories that you want to have in there. Yeah, actually, it'd be interesting to do this again, Zoraida, and see how it feels today. That to recoaches beliefs. Caroline, you know what? I know I've talked about taking on the energy of a coach and so on, but I've never actually thought about it in relation to business and money and how like that their work, like it's almost like their work ethic goes into your business as well. And it's that ethic just may be different to yours or how you want your business to be. And that's going to cause a real struggle within your business, the business energy body. So, and possibly in yours too. So, yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it, to think about that. Olive, have been releasing a story that it's wrong to charge for any spiritual work. Yes, Olive. Actually, that's a fabulous one. So, so true. And I think there's probably a lot of people doing the sort of work that we're doing where that comes in as well. Yeah. Zoraida thinking that, as well. It makes a lot of sense. In German, the word for self-employed is something that is being played with constantly. It's I'm not even going to try that one. Standing self constantly. Oh, wow. Implying one has to work all the time. Oh, isn't that fascinating, Karen? Wow. See, so even that, having that energy in your business energy body since you are operating in German, that is really, really interesting. So this, like, just recognizing this stuff, and you'll even find after the live, you'll be thinking about this, and when you're in your business, and you'll sort of cut these stories will come, different stories will come. So even though we'll go through it now and dissolve and almost like reprogram the business's energy body, you'll probably find you might want to return to it and do it again. And the beauty of this being on YouTube is that you can actually return and listen to this meditation again, because it'll be here. So I really like that it's actually capturing the meditation part, because it's good to return to some of them. And every time I do one, it's different. So, that's gives a bit of variety. Okay, everyone. So I load that word by now. Yeah, Karen. So it's Karen, you're not self-employed, you're an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. So wow, that's really, really interesting. Gosh. Okay. Karen, so true, when there's no off button when first self-employed. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Caroline, it's been lovely having you back in my world weekly. I have to say, we had a long gap, didn't we? So now we're back together. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, let's get into the meditation then. I don't think there's anything else to talk about, but yeah, thank you everyone for being here. So, and if you are listening to the replay, please do like this video and share it with anyone that you know who might like to know a little bit more about my channel. I really do want to keep up with these consistently. So even though we may only get a couple live and other times we might get 10, I think if I can be consistent and just keep showing up at this time and people get used to it, we will build up our YouTube tribe. That's my intention anyway. So thank you for being here at the start of it all. Who knows how big we'll go. Okay, so thanks guys for your comments. Okay, get comfortable. And it doesn't matter what position you're in for this one. Okay, and begin by taking your focus down to your feet chakras and opening them wide. They're on the balls of your feet. And as you open them up, feel the earth energy just whoosh into your body. Feel it, fill your body. And as she moves up into you, take down your energy down into her through your root system. Grow it down deep. Take it wide. Just feel that beautiful support and strength as she holds you. Then take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let go of your day or your night, as the case may be. Empty your mind of my chatter. Then take another deep breath in. Fill your body with the breath. And then breathe out down into the earth, sending her your energy. And on your next in-breath, draw up her beautiful energy and bring it up through your body. Move it right through your body. Bring it up to your crown. And on your out-breath, breathe out through your crown. Send your breath, send your energy up to the cosmos. And then imagine that energy then circles back down again, goes back down into the earth, comes back up through your root system and back through you, creating this beautiful toroidal shape. And you are the channel, the central channel of this flow of energy. Remembering you always have access to this flow of energy. You just connect through your feet, open up, connect, and boom, it's moving through you. And this energy holds everything you require. So, from this beautiful place of presence and connection, invite your business to come in and join you. So, it's coming in from the distance, it's coming towards you. Notice how it's showing up today, what its outer form is for you today. Whether that's the same as it maybe usually shows up, or whether is it showing up a little bit differently today. And it's coming right up opposite you. Now, if you're not someone who sees, maybe you can feel its energy as it comes up right next to you. So welcome it into our space. Just notice, is it grounded? Or is it a bit floaty? And you might like to put those roots down to help ground it. And then connect in with your business through your hand chakras. So putting your hands in front of you, palms up, elbows by your side. And invite your business to place its energy into the palms of your hands. And notice what you're feeling, what sensation you're feeling in your hands. How would you describe it? And is it equal? Or are you feeling more on your left side, your yin side? Or are you feeling more on your right side, your yang side? Now be aware if you're feeling it more on one side than the other and it's not balanced, there's nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes that can be your business telling you, you know what, I want more energy in the yin right now. This is more important. Okay. Or it might be saying, yes, we are yin heavy. It's time to bring some balance. So this is for you to intuitively sort of communicate with your business to find out why it might be more on one side than the other. And then notice if you're feeling sensations in any other parts of your body. Are you feeling any emotion as you connect with your business? How is it making you feel today, this connection? Are there any thoughts crossing your mind? Or maybe you're having other visuals. So just observing this. Now, here's your opportunity to ask your business any question you'd like, or you can just ask, what would you like to share with me today? And see what answer comes to you. Just allow that answer in, receive it. And if you get something you don't quite understand, well, you just take it in anyway and you might get clarity later on. Or you can ask your business and go, well, hang on, don't quite get that. You can ask a sort of a second question if you need to clarify anything. Okay, so let's move down to the base chakra. So take your focus down to that area. And as I said, we're going to begin by dissolving the stories that you don't want in your base chakra anymore, or in your business's base chakra anymore, which may be around business, it might be around money, and this working harder sort of whole philosophy, or the lack, or the fact it never really pays off to have your own business, whatever the stories are that you've taken on. You might have even had a family member who had bankruptcy because of a business, or anything like that you might have taken on and put into your business. So let's start with your base chakra. Focus on your base chakra. and any stories that you might have around business and around money. And I want you to imagine that these stories are just floating up from your base chakra, and they're floating up to your sort of heart level. And you might consciously know what the story is, or you may not. You might just see this little bubble of energy come up. And as it floats up from your heart, send love and beauty and compassion, and surround that story with love and compassion. So you're not making it wrong, you're embracing it with love. Because it thinks it's protecting you, that story. That's why it's in your base chakra. It thinks it's protecting you. So you don't want to make it wrong, but embrace it with love and compassion. And as you embrace that story with love and compassion, it dissolves. It just dissolves in the love. And then another story floats up. And you do the same thing to that. If you're good at multitasking, there might be a couple come up at the same time that you embrace. So just go through this little journey on your own. And as I said, you don't have to consciously know what is coming up to be embraced, but just allow it to come up for as long as anything's floating up. So at the moment, we're just focusing on your base chakra. And while you do that, I'm just doing a little bit of moving of energy in your base chakra just to help shift any of those denser energies that just don't want to be there anymore. They're just not aligned with who you are, with your frequency now. That's it. Some quite sort of dense fears coming up there. So just allowing those out. They're different fears for everyone, but just recognizing that those fears will also enjoy the embrace of your heart chakra, shall we say. That's it. Okay, so keep going if you need to there, but if you feel complete, I want you to put your focus now on the business based chakra. And the same thing is happening. So think, what are those stories that are in the business based chakra that would be a denser energy that might be blocking up the base chakra, stopping the channels of money coming in? And imagine the same thing. The beliefs are just floating up, and use your heart chakra. We won't do the business. So your heart is surrounding them in love and compassion. Again, you might consciously know what those stories are or not. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So I'll just work on the base chakras of the business while you do this. Interesting, there's a lot of I just got the phrase outside pressure. Almost like there's other people maybe in your life who are putting pressure on the business as well, which is actually causing the business-based chakra to constrict rather than expand and be open. So that if that resonates with you, just shift that energy, that belief out of your business space as well. That's it. Just a couple more. Okay, beautiful. So now what's happening is your base chakra and your business's base are much more open. It's more relaxed. It's like not so constricted. It's just open and relaxed, and there's more space in there. So now what's happening? Now we're going to fill that with what you want in there, with the stories you want in there. So there's a red energy that's coming up from the earth and it's flowing up into the base, and it is vibrant red, like the reddest red you can think of. And it's coming up, and this red is also incredibly magnetic. So the red energy is just glowing, like the whole of your base chakra and your business's base chakra is glowing. But it's got this attraction, sort of magnetic energy that's pulling in whatever you're choosing to put into it right now. So, what are the stories that you want to feed into your base chakra, your business's base? What are the beliefs that you currently hold and you want to continue to hold? What are they? So maybe it is one, like I said before, the less I work, the more I earn. Like, what would you like to be feeding into your base and your business's base? So just imagine right now, as things come to you, just plant those seeds in there, remembering that this energy is incredibly magnetic. So whatever you think is going in there right now. And while you do that, I'm going to speak a little activation that will help sort of plant those seeds, if you like. It'll help these new beliefs, these new vibrational energies to integrate in the base chakras. Hindele quale dogna Cristo, nutelenne kelido kianna, tui quale no te, hu kistonya telemma te di kistonya, hu kinna kilendo koya, hu kistonya, kialanno te ayana, huni te stonya te, kulena da te, huasto, dinyakai yanakai. Now that vibration came up from the earth, and that's holding it in now. Now be very aware that what you think with regards to this I'm getting 12 hours today. Over the next 12 hours will be, this magnetic energy will sort of stay in place over the next 12 hours. So this is either like the perfect time to maybe think about what else would I like to feed in, because you can do that, but also be really careful of what you are thinking during that time, what you are speaking. Okay, because you might negate some of what you've just done. So just be very aware of your thoughts around money and business, because it will be attracted right into your base and right into your business's base. So this is also just a perfect opportunity to open those channels more energetically, to the vibration of these stories now, rather than the old stories that you had in there. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is to connect back in with your business energy through your hand chakras. And ask your business, is there maybe it has a story or an intention or whatever you want to call it that it would like put into its chakra. So just ask it, is there another one that maybe you haven't thought of? And just see what pops into your mind. And it may be that you don't get anything different, but maybe your business gives a different perspective. And if so, feed that in there. And then send your business gratitude and appreciation for being a channel of support for you. Financially, yes, but also in every way. It's supporting you in sharing your gifts. It's supporting you in meeting other like-minded people, making new connections, growing, growing in your your sort of own personal evolution. Like it's supporting you in so many ways. So thank it for that. And also take this opportunity to feel trust in your business because that also supports its base chakra. And then thank it for joining you in the meditation. And allow its energy to fade away. Bring your focus back into your base chakra and notice how it's feeling now. Perhaps it's feeling more spacious, more open, maybe more grounded, maybe just larger. You're just feeling more solid. And then be aware of that earth energy that's flowing up through your feet chakras and into your body. And as it moves into your body, it's helping you come back into your physicality. So you can start to move your feet and your legs, your hips and spine, your shoulders, arms, and hands. And stretch, yawn, whatever you need to do to come back into your body. And just take your time coming back into this space. Sarita said, as we were clearing the beliefs in the base, my credit card delivery arrived. See, you knew you had to come back again and do it again, Sarita. Oh, that's fabulous. If anyone has anything to share about your experience, maybe any ahas that you had as we were doing that, please do. Or anything in the physical that manifested itself like a credit card. And I really appreciate everyone joining me here. My biz base was full of outside pressure that I had to clear. Oh, Karen, it must have been your business that showed me that. Wow. Oh, my pleasure, Karen. My pleasure. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining me live. I really, really appreciate you being here. So, and like I said, the beauty of it is you can come back and listen to this at any time. So, and the good thing is, you can skip all the chatter at the beginning and just go straight into the meditation. Olive, my biz was a dancing star that hugged me and handed me a mic. Of course it did, Olive. If only you could be speaking to me now. You could sing us a song. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Yeah, it is so perfect, perfect, perfect. So thank you, everyone, for joining me here again today. So yeah, my pleasure, Olive. So this will be, we're going to be doing it at this time every week. So I've already scheduled next week's one. And I will do the others as well. So we'll just make our way through the chakras, and whatever this time seems to be working for me, I'll keep doing it at this time. But I'm really enjoying it, and thank you for being here and supporting me. And as I said, share it. If you know of anyone who might enjoy coming to these, please share it. So thank you for liking the video. And well, some of you I'll see again soon, and everyone else I'll see next week. So lots of love. Thanks for joining. Bye.